Hello and welcome to all you Pisceans. Welcome to the already January horoscope of 2013. How is this going to be for Pisces? Well, it's going to be an important month, I think. A very, very important month. Not that sort of month that usually we think at the first month of the year that we are going to step forward and do lots of different stuff, but it's not going to be the case for you. I think this month is going to be very important, but I think you're going to work a lot behind the scenes, and there is a good balance, I think, between two houses, that is the 11th house and the 12th house. Let's talk a bit about the 11th house. What is going on there? The 11th house is really my favorite house. I know that's not being very objective here, but it's a favorite house. And a lot of my students don't really understand that because when I explain, it's the house of friends, of course, but it's also the house of intentions. And that is important, isn't it? To spend some time on your intentions, and of course on good ones. And if you do that, then all the other houses are benefiting from it. So it's really a lot about that in January for Pisces. So if you spend some time, not too much of course, but if you spend some time on good intentions, then the rest of the year will be a good year. And so bear that in mind, because it's there's so much activity in your 11th house at the moment. Of course, you've got Pluto in there, so probably yes, already sometime you do attract kind of platonic friends, so friends that are changing you quite drastically, and the other way around, or friends that are really putting a mirror in front of you. So I'm not talking about the friends that are very affirmative with you, who are saying, yes, yes, you do that. Oh, yes, I like that, what you're doing. I'm talking about the friends who after a good conversation, you will really have to think about some things about yourself. That's the platonic people that you are attracting and that are going to be very important during the whole year, because your ruler around the middle of the month is going to oppose that Pluto. I talk about that in the yearly horoscopes. But now Venus is going to transit your 11th house, Mercury is going to transit that 11th house. So, and especially when Venus is transiting it and conjuncting Pluto, it means that a friend, or maybe more friends, are going to give you some insights and some very deep, maybe psychological insights about yourself. And also the other way around. So it's a very, it's an intense period with friends, I think. On the other hand, it could be, and this is what a lot will happen with a lot of Pisceans, I think, is the intentions and the aspirations that you are going to set for yourself during the whole year. Because with Venus in there and Mercury in there, it is sure that you're going to think about it and to make intentions that are very balanced. So because Saturn, the planet of structure and the planet of structure and manifestation, is beautifully sextiling the 11th house of yours. So it's good to have real intentions, and that they come from a good place, and that they are connected, because Saturn is in the 9th house, that they are connected with all there is. It's not only for yourself, but it's with yes, with you know, the puzzle is making sense, and so that's very interesting for you. That's the pleasant side of it. So not only encounters with friends and gatherings with friends, but also those moments that you make your, you know, setting up your good intentions for the year. And I stress those good intentions. Why? Because at the same time, you do have Mars in Aquarius the whole month, in your 12th house. And that is also amazingly interesting, because it's also a period that I really like, when Mars is transiting the 12th house. And I know that a lot of people really are not keen on that, and I understand why, because it's the 12th house is a Pisces house. It's the house of our unconsciousness, but it's also a possibility this month for Pisceans to spot their blind spots. And don't you think it's annoying if other people spot your blind spots and you're not? So it's really a possibility to do that as well, to get to know yourself way better, even if you're 60 or whatever, because of those blind spots. And what could it be? Could be anything, like if you were, let's say you're a young businessman and you're doing negotiations, and you come home and you say to your girlfriend, I don't understand why these people aren't taking me seriously. I don't understand it. And then your girlfriend says, you're wearing a cravat, a tie with half naked women on, don't you see? It's a bit like that. Or you're a young girl and you want to have a serious relationship, and you wear skirts up till here, you know, very high. I did that too when I was 16, but wasn't unconscious. But it's about not being aware of something. And really, some women are really not aware that they're doing that. I mean, about the skirts, they are that naive. Well, I don't know. But anyway, it's about that. I know it's silly examples here, but I can't find other ones. But it's about you not seeing something and other people do see it. I really don't like that. And I hope that a lot of people, a lot of Pisceans are going to unlock those blind spots. It also has to do with addictions, and it's a heavy word, addictions, but it could be either very small, or it could be like maybe you had during the holiday period of Christmas and New Year's Eve and all of that, you come to the conclusion that you work too hard, you're a workaholic. And now, during those holidays, you understand why you are working too hard, because you don't like to be at home with your loved ones. So, and all of that opens up, you know, it's putting mirrors, and very big mirrors, in front of you, which is not always showing a pleasant face, but is opening up to take steps the next year, the upcoming year, to change that situation. So maybe in that particular example, to spend some more time if you really want to go on with that relationship. So or maybe working, or just the opposite, working a bit harder because you've been too lazy or something. I don't know, it could be anything. It doesn't always have to be an addiction with a good friendship with Johnny Walker or something. People always think of addictions of drank, that's Dutch, alcohol, I mean, or drugs. It's not always that. It could be anything. Could be addicted to music, or anything. So it's a good combination, and it's a very important month, I think, because if you are very active, so Mars is where we put our actions. So if you're really going to attack almost those inner demons, because that is what Mars can do in the 12th house. It can attack and can try to battle those little or big addictions that you're having, and combining that with good intentions, then it's a setup for a very powerful year, with you getting more powerful, maybe through the aid of friends, as I said, with that 11th house, but certainly the possibility to do that. So thank you very much, you Pisceans, to listen. Check out the yearly 2013 horoscope if you like, and if you want a consultation, please check below the link. I'll be very pleased to do so. Wish you all the best, and see you next month. Bye bye.